The Swoony book.
Well, Rob Robot, what a beautiful day we had today exploring the nearby woods. It's near to the apartment and Sailor Lou's lighthouse. It was certainly a sunny day, Andy, but do you reckon that just to let you know sign would work on any of the colleagues that we've gone out to the nearby woods? I believe it would work as it mentions where we've been, and it also lets anyone know that we have gone outside of the apartment. I hope it can work comparing to the do not disturb sign we tried. Oh, Tom Riddle. Here we go again. Big disappointed sigh.
Andy Alien and Rob Robot. I'm disappointed in you two, yet again. I know you pair want to go out and enjoy the beautiful sightings of the outdoors, I get it. But like I said to you two before, your identities are supposed to be not seen by anyone outside of the apartment apart from Sailor Lou you met recently.
We know Matilda Perkinson.
However,
we spoke to each other today about the both of you. And we agreed that I'll come with you if you need to go outside at any time. We know that you two are independent. But if the police or anyone from the council sees either or both of you, one or both of you could be in prison for life for birth certificateless and being an illegal being in the UK.
So remember Andy and Rob. You two can only go outside if Sarah Soft goes with you.
We agree with that decision, Matilda. Thank you for giving us the freedom to enjoy the outdoors. Maybe someday, we could get Paul Perkinson to create a legal certificate for me and Rob Robot as UK citizens, if by stroke of luck, we could one day in the future, go outdoors just on our own whenever we want to, day or night. So changing the subject to a lighter note, how is your first few days in the comfort room going for you, Trisha Tabitha?
It's going splendid, Rob Robot. Thank you for asking. Oliver Lockwell came in today to ask some advices of how to feel less lonely for himself.
It has been a nice day at my lighthouse. I wonder what my dad's been up to on this hot day. He's probably just watching some telly, reading books, and going on through life. But I still miss him, though. I wonder how Andy and Rob Robot's been going on with themselves. They have certainly changed me, they have. I'm actually quite glad I've met them now. Huh? Who was that man? That looks suspicious.
We. What a day. My last customers has enjoyed their ride. They're so lucky to be with each other as boyfriend and girlfriend. I wish I have someone.
You've done an excellent job with your flying today, Britannia. You're the colleague who has toured 100 customers in 1 week. As for a award, not only you get a week off from work, but I've also got you a very special surprise that you'll like.
Well, thank you, Chieling. What is my very special surprise?
It's a dating professional who can help you out to find someone you'll really get into and fall in love like Katie Sales and Roger Breaker. I seen his advertisement last month and it's got over 600 recommendations for single blokes and ladies. You'll need to go to his dating place and arrive at 10 o'clock for your session. The special surprise as well is that I paid for the session as it's only £40 and I've noticed that you would really like to be with somebody of your own.
Well, thanks, Chilling. I hope the dating professional can really show me of what sort of person I would love to marry and be a helicopter pilot sitting next to me pretty much on every journey I fly high in the skies. I never heard of the dating place before until you mentioned it. Have you got the address so I know where I'm going for myself, chilling?
The stars are beyond beautiful tonight. It's the clearest night I've ever seen.
Have you ever seen a shooting star before? I haven't.
No. They're very rare to see. Unless if you watch the stars all night long from dusk to dawn, then you'll have a better chance of seeing a real-life shooting star.
I can't stay up all night, Alan. I got to go to work with Beth Bumblehead in the morning. But I would like to stay up and watch the stars all night, though.
Wow. Did you see what I've just seen, Henrietta?
I certainly have, Alan. A shooting star.
You make the wish. None of my dreadful wishes ever come true anyway.
I made my wish.
Dwayne Johnson. John Wick. If I have to pick a man of my own, say like if I was on Take Me Out with Patty McGinnis next to me, I would say,
Hello there. What's that you're looking at?
It looks like a book based on good-looking men. Is that a book from the dating place by any chance?
It certainly is. Gelling Heliponter, who is my manager, rewarded me with a session with the dating professional earlier. And he gave me this book to have a look at to see if I fancy a man who is similar to someone like, let's say, John Cena or Maui from Moana. At the moment, I'm struggling to think who I would seriously date the most out of these images, as nearly all of them are my type of men I want to marry.
Well, it's certainly an interesting book. Or, maybe what you could do is date a woman to see if you fancy the same gender as yours.
I'm completely straight, but I do know some women date other ladies. Are you two dating?
We certainly are, my lovely. I am Natasha and this is my boyfriend, Daniel Dickinson. We've been dating for some time with each other. It's our day off today, and we're just having a nice slow day by just walking through the quiet countryside.
We started to have feelings for each other since 2023. We even had our first kiss at Christmas time last year.
Lucky you two. I'm Britannia, who is a helicopter pilot at Ling's Helicopter Rides. I've been learning on how to find a man who would be truly everything to me by taking advices and learning how each different bloke is represent from one and the other. Some men can have good looks but could have a bad personality, while other men could have a less advanced appearance but might possibly have the most handsome personalities anyone could get to meet. Why is dating difficult, and how come you two started to become partners sooner than I have?
These men do certainly have interesting looks. Different bodies. Different hairs. Different colors. I have no idea what sort of a man I would like to know as a partner. This book is certainly giving me an interesting taster of what person I would be fascinated to spend time with.
What's that book you're reading, Karen? It looks interesting from the covers.
It looks like a Swoony book. It's pages of different appearances of men and women, to see if someone would like to meet a similar person to one of those images in that book.
When did you get that book, Karen?
I was given to it by a sales lady, Mike Mitch. She said it's for free and loads of people are looking into these type of books to see if any bloke or lady would like to meet someone similar to, let's say, David Hasselhoff, or Will Ferrell, or Tobey Maguire.
There's also pictures of different women from their looks and colors, Graham and Mike. Have a looky too.
Good golly. Some of these women are very interesting. Some real-life ladies, some animated females. I do see why people have been looking at these, Mike Mitch. You should really look into these pictures and see if there is somebody out there similar to any of those women that you might want to know and possibly start dating. You might feel more better in life rather than avoiding dating altogether.
This book looks like it'll possibly help single people out of finding a near-identical match. The only more important thing to remember is their personalities. Their personalities is supposed to be more powerful than their looks.
I don't believe in this rubbish. It looks like a way to make people believe that these type of looks will seriously make them have true love feelings. Well, nobody ever wanted me when I was much younger. I'm too old to date anyone now, and nobody ever wanted to date Peter Bornchorne. But that's the way life is.
Are you okay, Peter? You look a bit bummed out.
Hi Beth Bumblehug. I am feeling a bit bummed out as this Swoony book is trying to get others to believe that these similar look-alike faces and appearances will make them have true love feelings. But I don't believe in it, as I only had one date once when I was 33. Have you seen this book, Beth?
I haven't actually, Peter. To be honest with you, I don't fancy any of these men. Reason? It's just, they're not my type. I did some time ago had swoony feelings for Alan Bergerton. But since he moved into Daniel's previous bedroom, he has been falling in love with Henrietta Bigelow, and that's the way life was supposed to go. Not everyone in life gets married, or even meet anyone. But should I tell you an interesting fact, Peter?
If you want to. Be my guest.
Jimmy Patton, who was on Chucklevision, married a 26-year-old lady in 2017 as she was a big Chucklevision fan, and Jimmy was 84 years old when the pair married each other. Age gap relationships is a real thing. Daniel and Natasha, Matilda and Chia Howe, and recently, Oliver Lothwell and Trisha, are in an interracial relationship. Some people fancy the same gender as them. Relationships and weddings isn't about only the opposite gender and same-age citizens. Loads of people have different interests, Peter.
So, I don't have to be with someone of my exact same age to have romantic feelings for. I suppose I could. Oh, I don't know.
Do you fancy men or women, Peter? Do you like women that's slightly older than you? Do you fancy international men?
Hello. I am Matilda Perkinson. How can I help you today?
Hello, Matilda. I am Jessica from the Dating Professionals. I am here today to meet some of your colleagues since they've been looking at our books we've published into the public recently. Beth Bumblehug has made an arrangement to meet most of your colleagues in her comfort room. By any chance is Beth around so I can meet her?
I'm here, Jessica, to take you to my comfort room on the 3rd floor. Come with me.
The Dating Professionals. That's the first time I'm hearing about this lady and this book. I haven't even seen whatever this book is about.
We've been reading this interesting pages of different images of males and females, Matilda. It's supposed to help anyone out of meeting a similar person to one of these images in here. Have a look for yourself, Matilda. It's interesting. Some women I would fancy to meet if I was a human instead of a robot.
Fascinating.
So, Graham Gareth. What sort of a woman would you like to be with? Would you like to be with a curvy long-hair lady? Or a lady that's about your age?
After looking at that book for some time, Jessica, I would probably like to meet a lady who's a bit younger than my age but older than 50. I would like to have a honest, friendly lady who's interested in what I'm into for myself. And I would especially like to have that woman have home baking skills, as since I want to run a cafe of my own someday, she'll be amazing of baking cakes, biscuits, scones and special occasion treats for like birthdays and Christmas time.
Mike Mitch. Would you like to be with a muscle person or a skinny person that's very athletic?
I would fancy a lady who's athletic, feisty, confident and independent, as I would really want someone to push my limits to become someone similar to Haley Steinfeld, as she plays a lot of independent female roles in her films. I would also like her to be supportive and encouraging to help me to become much more advanced.
Karen Bestley. Would you like a man who's exactly like Prince Charming from the Shrek franchise, or would you prefer a man who's identical to Mr. Conductor from Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
I would really fancy to meet a bloke who's good at outdoor activities, has a passionate personality, and I would especially like to meet him if he has a buzzcut haircut. Like Kevin Duella. If I met a near-male version of myself, I would definitely be in a serious relationship right now.
Sarah Soft. Would you prefer to meet someone like Harry Potter, or Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life? Well, I would fancy someone at my age, who's interested into collecting Funko Pops and gaming titles, has personalities like Stan Marsh and Ash Ketchum, and has a bit of a lonesome background. I would definitely date that lad if I ever met him, Jessica.
So, you lot today have been interviewed by Jessica from the Dating Professionals. What did she say to you after you mentioned what sort of a man or lady each of you would like to be with?
She said to me that there's a 50% chance that there's someone I mentioned to her that's not too far away to meet. Jessica has been a professional for the last 4 years since she started to work for the company.
Jessica said to my response that there's a 30% chance of a person that I would want to be with is out there. But because of the lower percentage, she said that I'll have to wait for some time until she gets a close enough score of finding a near-identical match for my taste. But there is a small chance than no chance at all.
She said when I mentioned what type of lady I would like to know, there's a 70% chance that someone nearby this apartment is that woman I would be dating. I hope Jessica is right. I would really like somebody confident and independent to boost my skills, as I feel like, to be honest with you lot, a wimp and a pathetic coward. It's not my fault that the real world is so challenging on certain days sometimes. That's why a strong advanced woman is someone I need to become more like you, Karen, or you, Matilda, or even a DT Glinkpy.
We met a lady called Britannia Bornchorne earlier today. She said that she would like a very nice man with certain personalities and be nearly a male version of Britannia herself. You see, Mike, every relationship is different, and just like life itself, a lot of things are down to pure luck. I was lucky to meet my girlfriend Natasha in 2023.
Some citizens are lucky, and others are not. But that strong woman will certainly change your life for the better, Mike Mitch. But I hope she'll be caring and kind to you like I am.
Changing the subject, when is Paul Perkinson coming back to the apartment, Matilda? We haven't seen him for some time now.
Paul Perkinson will be returning from his vacation in less than a week's time. Don't worry, colleagues, he hasn't been thrown into another prickle bush. I've heard that Alessandro has been missing for some time. I don't know if he is dead or alive elsewhere.
I'm assuming that since Daniel fired Alessandro, he has moved back to Italy, or probably moved to another country for his pizza job. I seen his pizzeria shut down a month ago because he has been missing since September 2023, and his colleagues abandoned the pizzeria. Since then, nobody has been to the pizzeria and it has been left to rot.
There has been some interesting news from this meeting. I haven't looked at this Swoony book, but I don't think it's necessary. I got a girlfriend that I really like.
And I have got a really nice boyfriend. I won't bother look on that Swoony book, as Oliver Lockwell is my man to have a relationship with.
What a beautiful night, Roger. I haven't seen the stars like this in many years. The night sky, when it isn't cloudy, is one of the most beautiful sights in life. It makes me feel dreamy.
They are certainly dreamy up there. The stars are just another level of beautifulness. Apart from rainbows, the stars in the night sky makes just nighttime just more nicer to see. The best thing about the nighttime sky is the stars and the clear indigo sky. Did your dreams ever came true when you ever seen any shooting stars, Katie?
Did any of my dreams actually came true? Well, no. But an unexpected dream became a reality.
What was that unexpected reality, Katie?
Meeting you at Chia Ling's helicopter rides, dating the most kind and hard-working person that anyone could think of, and spending the most beautiful times of our lives, creating memories together. Isn't it perfectly precious to have something like that happening to me and you?
Hey, you two. Who? Us? No, I mean the homeless bloke. Who do you think? There's nobody else around here. I want to ask you two a question, and this is important.
Sure thing, sir. You are kinda disturbing our night, though. But since you mentioned it's important, fire it away.
I thought the other day ago, I've seen this mysterious girl. And then recently, yesterday, I seen a strange man. And I was wondering, the strange man has this suit, an aqua suit with a hat. And the girl has two blonde ponytails. And she wear a black top. And I was wondering, have either of you seen them? Because I won't settle down until them two are found and sorted. Since you two were nearby, I thought I'd come and ask you, because I'm trying to find them myself, I mean. A man in an aqua suit.
A girl in blonde ponytails. And a black t-shirt. Nope. I haven't recall a girl in ponytails.
And I don't recall seeing a man in an aqua suit. Sorry, sir. Well, I just don't know.
But if we do see the man and girl, we'll let you know.
Thank you. I'll leave you two to enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll hopefully see either of you or the both of you in the near future. Now, I must carry on with my search. Have a good night, you two. Thank you, sir. Now, Katie, let's get back to looking at the beautiful night sky and spending time together.
If somebody wants to be in a true relationship, it'll require time, effort, honesty, sacrifices, responsibility, and the most important requirement, deep love. The Swoony book has definitely helped me out today, along with Daniel and Natasha, as them two guided me on how to have a working relationship with someone from their experiences. Daniel does have a point. Love is similar to single life. It's down to pure luck. I definitely haven't been lucky enough to find someone to have a serious relationship with. But it doesn't mean it's not possible in the slightest. I wonder what type of luck I'll have in 2025. I've been luckier in this year than 2023, I can say.